How's it digging, my shovels? This is Spade here, back doing some Pokemon Showdown once again after a long time. But yeah, I finally got my computer back from the repair. Well, I got it like a week ago, but I had the autumn break, so I didn't have much time to record anything extra like Showdown. But finally, things are like back to normal. Yeah, we're gonna do some Showdown once again. And I got this, it's Firefly's UU team. I was really hoping to do matches with this team long time ago. What? Wow. Okay. What do you know? The first match we get is with the duplicate team. Wow. Okay. Okay. And why did he... This could have made into an interesting or very stallish match. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna leave it in because it was kind of a funny reaction, to be honest. But I'm just gonna keep going. We're gonna get some UU stuff, and it's gonna be all around good times. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. That was just kind of funny, but he didn't want to stay in for any of that. Okay, now we got something different. There we go. What do we have? What do we have? What is he going to lead with? Crobat or Mew or Swampert? Those things are all the possible leads. Well, I could go with Zapdos trying to counter the Crobat, go for the T-Bolt and go from there, or then I could just then I could go with Heracross, which... Let me actually go with Heracross. If he leads with the Crobat, I could still Stone Edge, but yeah, okay, let's go with Heracross. And he does actually lead with the Mew. Kind of what I was pretty much, yeah, hoping for. But the question is, should I make a first turn prediction thingy into the Crobat that is like pretty obvious and just go for the Stone Edge? Like, it would make sense. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But I get a Stone Miss instead, and he actually predicts something. But since I'm choiced, I'm kind of... Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Well, I really can't go into Snorlax right now. I would like to go into... well, what I could do is go into Gligar to take... But then again, he's most likely not going to go for the Aura Sphere again. So, what I'm going to do... Should I just go into my Zapdos? Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Zapdos. Well, I can whittle him down with some... with some T-Balls. And he doesn't seem to be Life Orb, so that's kind of... He has like all these offensive moves, but no Life Orb. I would like to Toxic, but at the same time I don't want to Toxic because, you know, let's just see how much Thunderbolt will do, but he actually switches out straight into his Nidoking, so that's okay. Let me just go into Snorlax. If he doesn't have Focus Blast, I can pretty much sponge any hit, and he's most likely gonna Ice Beam. Yup, that is what he does. And I guess, to be honest, I could Body Slam all of the things. He's most likely gonna go either into his Swampert or then to his own Snorlax, but should I go into something else predicting his well, let me just go for the safe Body Slam. Yeah, he does go into Swampert. There we go. It actually did a nice chunk. Damn. Okay, he's gonna be setting up his rocks, so that's a thing. Does he have... He doesn't have a spinner. I would really like to go into Gligar and set up my rocks, but I really can't, so I am just going to go into my Blastoise, and he actually has Hammer Arm, so that's kind of interesting. I thought he'd just want to, you know, set up his rocks, but apparently no. Well, anyways, now I'm just going to play it safe and go for a Scald, maybe get a burn, or maybe not. Okay. Okay, so he's apparently some sort of tank Swampert that also has the Hammer Arm. Is he going to be staying in here? That's the question. I'm gonna Toxic. Alright. And this time he Waterfalls. I would really like to go into Gligar, but is he going to predict that again? Because I can take one and then set up my rocks, and rocks would be nice for Houndoom and the Crobat. So I'm gonna go into Gligar, not the greatest idea, but okay, he actually switches out and he goes into his Mew. He could have like the Ice Beam, so that would be bad news bears. Although I would like to set up those rocks again, but yeah, that is not really a good idea. But do I need this? Well, Gligar could do just fine against, you know, his Snorlax, but then again, against my better judgment, I am going to set up my rocks. Okay, no Ice Beam, that's at least good. Well, I could take another hit, but at the same time, I don't really want to. I could still, you know, use this Gligar. So what I could do is, I guess go into my Zapdos and start whittling him down. He hasn't shown Roost yet, but, you know, I still don't know what item he has, so that's the thing. But I'm gonna just go for the T-Bolt, or should I? He might just predict that and go into his, you know, Swampert again. Yeah, well, if he goes into Swampert, well, he could go into the Nido. Let me just HP Ice. And this time he stays in and he predicts something. But, you know, let's see if he has leftovers. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt. And he goes for the Shadow Ball. Luckily, I haven't gotten, like, a special defense drop or anything. But now I'm just gonna play it safe and just go for the Roost. Holy crap. Nasty critical hits, but still, specially defensive Zapdos is specially defensive and can take a hit, so that is pretty awesome and special. And now he's gonna switch out and go into his Nidoking, predicting me to just, you know, go for the Roost or T-Bolt again. But yeah, Nidoking go into Snorlax, pretty much wall him, and then we'll go from there. He's gonna, okay, this time he goes for the T-Bolt, which is just as fine, because I can still sponge it. Anyways, I think I could just... I'm gonna just Body Slam again, because even if he goes into his Swampert, you know, that's just fine, but he actually stays in and gets paralyzed and really doesn't do that much with the Earth Power, so that is pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. I don't know if I should... I could just rest of the damage, but can I rest on anything else on his team? Should I just take him out while I have the chance and not just, you know, play around it? You know, I can still pull a rest off later on, hopefully. Yeah, let's do it. I'll at least get a bit of leftovers recovered, so I'm at 44% now. So, you know, that's pretty decent. He's gonna go into his either Mew or, well, Swampert is there too. He has the Hammer Arm, so I don't really want to be taking that. So what I could do... should I go into Zapdos first as kind of... make like a pivot switch, first go into Zapdos, pay him into going for the Hammer Arm, and then switch into Blastoise to take... Yeah, let's do that. Let me just go into Zapdos. And he actually goes for the Waterfall. Okay. Well, that works out just fine. Although I really can't Roost. That is the thing. And he might just go for the EQ anyways. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. Because he might just go for the EQ, predicting me to go for the Roost. So I don't really want to go into Blastoise, although that's kind of my best option. Should I just HP Ice once? I'm gonna HP Ice once, and hopefully he goes for the EQ, actually end up getting critical hits, and he has Ice Beam. That's kinda interesting. Like, I've seen physical moves so far. Only physical moves. But anyways, I can still take on his Mew just fine. And the hidden power did like 39%, so I should be able to take him out. And I still don't want to go for the roost, because there's a chance that he could EQ, although he most likely would have just gone for the ice beam, but it just wasn't worth it. No, it wasn't. But now he goes into his Mew. I'm just gonna roost now. And yeah, I can, like I said earlier, just a moment ago, I know I can still take hits from him. And he hasn't revealed like a roost on his part or anything like that, so I'm just pretty safe to go for the Thunderbolt, and that is what I'm going to do again, and hopefully I can take out this Mew. And he goes into Crobat, question mark? I don't know what he could have done in the first place, but I know that he just want to sack it. Apparently so. Well, now we got Snorlax. I don't want to go into Heracross directly, and kind of figured that was coming, so although I should be able to still take a hit. At this point I could go into Heracross and possibly lock myself into a Mega Horn if I just manage to get an opportunity to do so, but goodbye. Anyways, do I need Snorlax that much anymore? Well, I'm gonna try to pull off a rest. If I can't, then I'll just go into, well, can I take him out with the close combat from Heracross? That's kinda iffy. Like, I'm still not, like, he has leftovers, so it might be kind of bulky, but he has all those offensive moves. So, yeah, because if I just manage to lock myself into close combat, then it's game over pretty much for him. But, well, yeah, let me just go into Gligar, actually. Because I can pull off a U-turn here. I can still take a hit, because the worst thing he can do to me is Psychic. Because he didn't reveal Ice Beam earlier. So I can still take that. And then go into my Heracross and fire off a close combat, and that will finish off both the Houndoom and Snorlax, unless the Houndoom is like randomly choice scarfed. But we'll find that out right now. And it isn't. So there we go. And there was no chance that he could have even Sucker Punch, because I can take a Sucker Punch. And now I got +1, so there is no chance that the Snorlax is going to be taking a hit. So that will be the game. Should I do another one? How long have I been going for? 30 minutes. Okay, we'll do another one. I kind of want this first one after a long time be a longer battle, and I guess we'll just go with this guy who is randomly challenging me. So yeah, why not? Since he's actually challenging me to UU while I'm actually looking for UU matches, so that's pretty awesome and special. Anyways, he has a pretty solid UU team as well. And what is he going to lead with? Azelf is possible, and Registeel is possible, or maybe even Sableye. I'm just gonna go with the Heracross, mostly just trying to deal with these two. And if he leads with the Sableye, then, you know, he leads with the Sableye and I switch out. But, I don't know if he wants to over-predict on the first turn or anything. I'm just gonna play it safe, go for the close combats, and holy crap, that thing took it well. Well, that's a wow, and wow. Counter, right. Counter on a Registeel. That's kind of a new one. Anyways, what I could do is go into Nidoking and, yeah, I'm gonna go into Nidoking, but the question is, should I go for the Earth Power, just play it safe, or should I just, go for the Fire Blast, kinda like semi-predicting the Azelf to come in, to, I might just go for the Fire Blast and hopefully in my hit, and I'll hit. Good! Yeah, there we go. That was kind of just overall the safest option, except for the chance to miss. With my Wi-Fi team, I decided to put Flamethrower over Fire Blast because I tend to have... I've had bad luck with this Nidoking, especially here on Showdown. Usually with Bronzongs. I had like one time when I was doing battles for the first time, every time I faced the Bronzong, I don't know what it is about Bronzongs, but every time I tried to Fire Blast one, I missed, and it was kind of horrible. But I don't want to rely on a speed tie. There's a chance he's scarfed, so let me just go into Snorlax. I guess I could just... I'll just Body Slam if he wants to go into, you know, his Sableye, that's fine. Can I get some Parahack? No, I cannot. That is fine too. Well, now that he's Earth Powering, should I don't know what... Well, yeah, I don't have Heracross to outspeed him anymore, so that's kind of out of options. Let me just Body Slam again. And he goes into his Sableye, which most likely has Taunt. That's what I'm kind of thinking. But do I want to switch anything in? I could go into my Nidoking. Maybe I should. Yeah. Let's go into Nidoking again. And he actually goes for Toxic. Well, that works out too. I could have rested that off with Snorlax. But, yeah, should I predict... Well, I kind of last time I went for the Fire Blast, so let me just go for the Earth Power this time. He goes for the Willow. That is just fine. It actually has double status, so that's kind of interesting. I know if he wants to start stalling out here, but, okay, apparently so. Apparently so. Well, he's kind of slowly stalling me out here, which is a bit annoying. He most likely doesn't have, you know, Taunt. That's kind of the thing. But I'm gonna go for at least one more Earth Power. Crit would be nice. You know, I'm just spamming here, spamming some Earth Powers. But I could go into my Zapdos or Blastoise and you know, go for the Toxic of my own. But do I want to do that? I guess I could, because this is, well, let me just go for one more Earth Power. Oh, okay, this time he went for something different. There we go. Alright, no need to worry about that annoying Sableye who's doing Sableye stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go into Zapdos this... Oh wait, he could just as well go for the Ice Beam. So should I? Well, he's kind of probably gonna be predicting the Snorlax to come in anyway, so what I'm going to do is go into my Zapdos first, and then hopefully... Okay, and he does go for the Ice Beam. Well, that sucks. But now let me just go back into Snorlax, and I'm still not really sure if he's Life Orb or Choice. Nidoking just has so much power, but still kind of judging from that damage that he would be Life Orb, but yeah, no, it's absolute. Okay, yeah, definitely Life Orb. Definitely Life Orb. There we go, there's your answer. But I'm just gonna pull off the rest right here. Okay, no rest because I get critted. Well, he has a T-Ball, so Blastoise is no good. I'll just have to take a risk here. Hopefully I can win a speed tie because of the crits. Come on, give me a speed tie win here. Give me a speed tie. There we go. That's how we do it. Got some payback. Yeah, buddy. So, what comes in now? We got Blastoise. We got Blastoise. I got my own Blastoise. Huh. But, how can I use my Nidoking at this point? Should I just sack it? This is like pretty much my final chance to get any kind of damage in anyways. Otherwise, if I want to use this thing as a death fodder, which, well, the Azelf is kind of now the biggest issue. So what I'm going to do is just Earth Power right here, do as much as I can to the Blastoise, and he's gonna finish me off with the Scald. And then I'll just kind of... I really need more health to my Zapdos. That is the thing. But, yeah. Otherwise, the Azelf is just kind of a biatch. So, I'm gonna just go for a roost here. Hopefully I won't get burned with the Scald. Or he may have Toxic. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Because I really need more health to my Zapdos, and he has Ice Beam, so that works out perfectly, because, you know, I get rid of my Flying type, and now I can just go for the Thunderbolt. Should be enough to take out the... It's so freaking close, and he crits me as I get the Parahax, which is kind of funny. Anyways... I should probably just... I wonder if I can kill him with the U-turn. Hopefully. Although it's a Blastoise. Okay, he actually goes into Azelf. That works out pretty well. Because, yeah, I actually get some solid damage. I guess he was just predicting the EQ, which was kind of the obvious choice. But, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt, and oh dear, he has Ice Punch and he's physical. Well, that still works out, because now I can go into my Blastoise, and I'm just gonna go for the Scald. Do Azelfs get Thunder Punch? Apparently they do, and apparently this one has it, but so freaking but well, anyways. Actually, this is just fine, because this last guy is Heracross and Blastoise, and Gligar can deal with both of them, so let me just actually... Okay, he decides to randomly U-turn. That's an option. That's an option indeed. I guess he wants to try to get a Moxie boost with the Heracross, because that's pretty much his only way to win. But of course we're not gonna let that happen. And yeah, I still have the best Heracross counter in the whole game, being Gligar. And he goes for Night Slash. He's most likely choiced. Well, I guess I'm just gonna spam some Earthquake at this point. And he goes into his Blastoise as a Death Fodder, so well, to be honest, it doesn't benefit him to switch moves. I guess he can go for the Stone Edge. But, you know, that's just fine. So, yeah, we'll see what he's going to lock himself into. I can still take a bunch of his hits. So, yeah. He actually goes for close combat. Well, I guess he just realizes that it is over anyways. He's most likely a Choice Scarf Heracross. That is the most... popular set you usually see around anyways, so there is that. And I should be able to take him out with one more EQ after one more defense drop. So there we go. Yeah. Then yeah, that will be the match. So how long have I been recording? About 20 minutes. I had two pretty good battles, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it for the day. I'm sorry, dude. Not gonna do another one. This is already like 20 minutes. So that's gonna do enough for this session, and I'm just gonna be rambling. I guess I'll battle this guy. Well, he already stopped, so. But yeah, recording, so if you're watching, I'm doing my outro, so sorry I couldn't battle you right now. But maybe I'll do in a moment, but I do want to finish my outro. So, thank you for watching so much, and yeah, there will definitely be more Pokemon Showdown coming in the future, so definitely stay tuned, and thank you for watching, and I might still do some Pokemon online as well, but I don't want to do OU with this. You will see this team, the Gene Simmons team. It's just because of Genesect. There's a Genesect there, spoilers. But I'll show that team sometime. It's a new OU team that I've been working on. We'll see if anything comes out of it. Maybe sometime, maybe not. But I got like totally interrupted with my outro. But yeah, I might do some Pokemon Online as well. Although I still don't really like their tiers. I would like to do some UU, but Hydreigon is there. That's kind of horrible. Maybe I should, however, maybe I should try out Hydreigon there, because you can, but... You know, Hydreigon, it just destroys everything. Like, basically Draco meteors everything in the UU tier, except for the Steel types, which it has Fire Blast and Focus Blast for. So it kind of destroys the whole tier, and it's kind of horrible, but it might be kind of interesting to try that out sometime. Maybe, who knows? If you got a team for Pokemon Online UU with Hydreigon, you can PM me with the team. I might try that out because I'm too lazy to usually make teams. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, this will be all for this Showdown session. Really hope you guys enjoyed. It was definitely fun to do some Showdown after such a long time. And yeah, this will be all for this session. I will see you guys next time. And hopefully I'll do a better outro then. But yeah, until then, until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace.